Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sport. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Down low. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Offensive rebound, and that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Fires it. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
First team foul.
So it's the home team now. It's a three-point game. Here's Perez. Counted from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And the shot's good.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
To the right side. Three-pointer hits the trifecta.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Norris from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
First one falls for him. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Gets a very good look and converts. He has 6.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Controls the rebound and the putback. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. From outside the arc. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's off on the first. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risks and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Takes the 3. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
To the left wing. The jumper from the wing off target.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Releases. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Pass to Perez. The 3 is up. The shot misses.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
There's a screen. Takes a 3. The shot comes out. Got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. From the arc. Drains the triple.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
41.
He's got 6.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Launches it. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter here. And the shot goes.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pure from three-point range.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
From downtown. Rebounded by Perez. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Good work there as it goes. 6 points for him.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
One second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Up 8. Nope. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Shot clock at 5. Fires, high post. Good on the bucket.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And the three-pointer goes.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Lets it go. The shot no good. Gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Basket's good. Gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off the shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
There's the 3. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
For 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
And he buries his first look.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Ooh, drains the 19-footer. 6 points for him.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Here's the 3. Can't get it to drop. Gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. All alone. And that's good for 2. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. The 3 ball. That shot is off.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. On Tuesday and on Monday,
Substitution on the court.
gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Now, this team swept them in the season series, but that was before they somehow stepped up and flipped that trend in the playoffs.
the key. That one doesn't drop. Gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Drills it from deep. He's got 6.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey team, Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Wide open look. Can't hit that one.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Jacks up a 3. That shot missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Drives to the hoop. Shoots a fadeaway. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
To the wing, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. He's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Launches a 3. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his 3rd to go.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And that one comes up a bit short. Gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Takes it inside. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. 1:05 left in the second. Pass to Perez. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jumper. Perez has got 7 points. The visitors with the ball.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
For 3. No luck on that one. 2 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. He's got 5.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And that concludes the first half. Up by 7. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with...
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2...
Oh, man, when you can't defend the 3, it's painful to watch.
We talked about staying connected to shooters. And guys, let's turn our... Thanks as always.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. shooting is around 55% so far. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Six to shoot. Puts one up from 19. No good there. Gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Offline from the top of the key. Shooting the rock well at 46%. Inside. And that one's drained from the low block.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And here's the fast break. Oh, boom! He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Steps back and shoots. The shot, no good. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. The fadeaway. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. He's got 15.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
The three. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Got 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Shoots. And he connects with a jumper.
Oh, how about the dive? You love that unselfishness.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The shot off that time. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. The quick look, no good that time. Gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. To the middle. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2, number 4.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Got a hand on it. And the layup is good off the glass. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Another steal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Uncovered. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. 10 points for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
No one near him. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
It's deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the visiting team. They've led by as many as 11 from the low block. And he nails the jumper.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Offline with a 3.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Powered down And as the whistle blows, three-point play opportunity.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
At the line for one, number 20.
Gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
There's a screen. Five on the clock. For the tie. The shot that time not on target. Got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. Gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. All sorts of time. He can't get that one to fall. Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Off target with a jump hook.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Lots of room. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Give him 8 points now.
Great vision out to the perimeter. You know the spots on the floor where the release points are. That is beautifully done.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The home team on D. They trail by 3. 1:51 left to play in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good. Gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. For the tie. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's all knotted up.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Shoots from the elbow. Good. He hits the jumper.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Picked it out of midair. For the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Give him 8. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Misses the jumper. Gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Rebounded by Perez.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. This one for 3. Rebounded by Perez. Perez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Fires the 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Banked it in off the glass.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Lets it fly. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Oh, got a piece of it. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. They set the screen. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
To end the run, hits a three-pointer.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
35. Substitution on the court.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Fires in the triple.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
They set the pick. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd.
Puts it up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
The steal. To the paint. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
First team foul. Substitution on the court. Team foul. Number 42. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right wing. The 17-footer. And yep, it's good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And he hits it to tie the game. He's got 19.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Pass to Perez. There's the triple. And he banks in the layup.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. the jumper.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
To take the lead, the triple drop.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Shoots a three. The three is in. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Oh, it's off target. Got 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. And he slams it down.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Oh, he can't connect from long distance. Gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. With the drive. Quick two. Oh, net.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And he can't stop the run as that misses.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
That one's in there.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Good whistle there.
Number 41, third personal foul, first team foul. At the line for
2. He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
And an intentional foul right there.
Number 11, second personal foul, third team foul.
They've led by as many as 11. Oh, swiped away. Another chance, and there's the layup. Good.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Goes back up, and he cashes it in on the layup.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. Fires away from outside. Fires the three. Lays out. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Such a wide-open look.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lets the three fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Takes the three. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. There's a screen. Lock at 6. Miss it. Shoots from the corner. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Out left to the wing. Here's Cannon. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Cruz, the pass to Perez. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
There's the pick. With the shot. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Team foul. Ryan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fires away from outside. And no good that time. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. There's the pick. Here's Cannon. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets the tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bryant. Perez with the rebound. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Cruz. No good from outside.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Shot from the wing. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Willoughby Topping Clark has always been a guy that goes right at the rim.
Yeah, I think dunking was instilled in him at an early age because he does it in a variety of flavorful ways, if you will. His father was a street ball legend, and his college coach encouraged him to have that dunk-first mentality every chance he got.
Deflects the pass. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Out to the wing. To the paint. And he gets the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's the screen. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bryan. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here we go, all alone. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here he goes. Misses from close range. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Cruz. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 7. And we'll get the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And the shot goes down.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
start in the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Cannon. And the layup's good off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pulls it up. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. From outside the arc, a shot missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. To the right side. Good on the triple.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
43% for the floor.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Releases. 6 on the shot clock. That one, no good. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. To the middle, to the wing right side. From deep three-point land.
Number 5. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Bryant, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right wing, launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball. He has 5.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
They get it back. Cannon. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
6 feet out. Uses the glass to drop it in. On 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Pass to Perez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline from the high post. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so here's the home team. 6-point lead. And they're moving it up. jump shot missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Cruz. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Six to shoot. High post shot. That shot is off.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
Misses the jumper.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Here's Perez. This game we saw him score 14.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fires it up. A shot off that time. Gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Gets it to go from 8 feet. He's got 12.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Brown. Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Up 11, and we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll.
And hello, everybody.
Slashing, scoring, and close. This is my kind of game. I like the grit they're playing with right now.
Yeah, they're playing really smart.
Changing gears now. This should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to. Thanks for joining us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. They set the pick. That three off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Perez. Here's Cruz. Drills the three-pointer.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Over to the wing. Takes a three. Here's Cannon. And he jams it with authority.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Out to the right wing. Here's Bryan. The three-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Cannon passes to Bryan. Can't get the tip in.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Well, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the three. The shot, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
There's the triple. No good, shot missing. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Cruz. Off with the layup.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They set the screen. Offline with his three.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Puts up a three. Traps in the tray.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Pass to Perez. On the top of the key. Basket counts. Perez has got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The shot. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Finds himself wide open and drills it. Perez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
They set the pick. A 3-ball. That one doesn't drop.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Oh, that's blocked. For 3, and the 3-ball is good.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, the 3 total for the game.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 9.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Misses the wing chair. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. A troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Right wing. The shot from 20 feet away. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open.
He with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Lets it fly. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Lock at 6. There's a good screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Sampson. And the wing jumper offline. Gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Puts it up. No good on the shot.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
To the right side. All alone. He can't get that one.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hits the jumper in space. He's got 10.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jacks up a 3. That shot off. Gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Shoots. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 8. And we'll return shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it. Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. 5
straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Money from the wing.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them. offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
There's the screen. Pulls up. Can't nail the jump.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
To the wing right side. To tie it up. Johnson pulls it in. Gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Nailed from three-point land.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second quarter.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them. After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
And good that time.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
On Tuesday, and then on Tuesday. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Perez. They set the pick to stop the run. The shot, no good. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. It's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The three bangs on the trifecta.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's tipped, and they recover it. And the basket is good.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Here's Brian. No good on the three. Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Perez can't get it to go. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Nails it from the high post.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
On 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Brian, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Puts up the three. That shot, no good. On 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Drives to the hoop. Strong move off the glass.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Ah, the basket is good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12, and it's good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Layup, no good. Well, 50% from the floor. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. Connect on the J. And 57% in this fourth quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot, and it doesn't go. Here's Perez. Beyond the arc. Doesn't get that one.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
And he banks the layup in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so they get the victory here at home. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
when it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Yes, it's good.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Lets the three fly. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
To the inside. That one no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The three. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Beyond the arc, and he buries his first look.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to steam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
A really good start for him overall. He's already having a big impact on this game.
That three's off the mark.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
From behind the arc. Not going to go that time.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Looking to win the run, and that one is stuffed right through.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And that one misses. Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. From deep, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Fires from deep. They get it again. Here's Perez. And finally, they hit one.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Plenty of space. That shot off.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Puts up a 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Shoots from the baseline. No good on the shot.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Six to shoot. Releases. And he can't get that one. Shooting just 38% so far in this one.
Away team foul. Number 49. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Three-pointer off the mark.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
The fader. Rebounded by Perez.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
And they're on the run. And he goes in for the dunk.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
It's stolen away. And they're on the break. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5. The visitors with the ball.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And there's a pick. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. No luck on that one. Shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Perez. Perez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6 from 6 feet away. The bank shot, no good.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Away team foul. Number 43.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Off target with the 3. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Wide open. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Lets it fly. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts. He's got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Shot from the wing. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Willing passers, unselfish play. Have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's the pick. Fires from deep. Clock at 6. Another shot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Perez. Perez has got rebound number 8 now. The 17-footer. And yes, it goes. Got a little English. 10 points for him.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Off target from outside.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Count the basket. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risks and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Pulls it from the top of the key. That shot off the mark. Gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Takes a 3. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Oh, deflected. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Here's the teardrop. Count that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Oh, there's the alley. There's 1:40 left to play in the second quarter. And they pick up 2. 12 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
From deep three-point range, and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
1:04 left in the first half of this game. Drops in the 3.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3 sinks it from distance.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And this is an award that both of you won back in your playing days.
That's right, and I've got it on display in my trophy room.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the visiting team. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Four on the clock. Tipped, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Tries yet again. Hook loose. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Hey, yo, right
here. They set the pick. The 3. They get it back.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
He drops it from range. Give him 8.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Knocks down the triple. Give him 20.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
First team foul.
The first one falls. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number. But players are making $75 to $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within. The want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. All alone. And he gets the bucket.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Yep, count it. 10 points for him.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
No one near him. Goes back up. No good at the rim.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
From the corner, and he hits the jump shot. Gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity, and he can't bank that one in.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And it's off from three-point range. Shooting 46%, a decent average so far. From outside the arc, he's off on that one.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Uncovered. Count it. 24 points for him.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Kept alive. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 11.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Buries it from 3.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
From about 19, and that's off the glass and in.
I don't know what coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
And there's the screen. Connects from downtown.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. He's feeling it. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
The 3 hits a three-pointer.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter.
And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Three-pointer. Goes back up. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
He's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. No good that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. No good from outside.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And there's the drive. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Offensive board. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 17. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Lets it go from deep. Shot is off. He's 5 for 12. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
Hey, yo, right here.
And a two-handed jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Shot is up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Picked it. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. A shot from the mid-range. That shot, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Deflected. Tipped. They still need this. Gets the 3 ball to go.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Money on the 19-footer. 32 points in the game for him.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to steam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Out to the wing. No good with a layup. Got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Launches it. That one is off.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Yep, that one goes.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten him so far.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. It's not going to go for him. Gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. The first free throw is good. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
Number 41, Jeff. Number 41.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
There's the triple. Knocks down the trifecta.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Oh, it doesn't go. Gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. They set a pick. The 3 is off.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
No one near him. And he buries the jumper. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth. Tries from 19. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Well, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star Game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star Game we've ever seen.
And he makes both free throws. Shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. 1:09 left in the game. From about 19, can't get it.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 20 feet out and counted.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you can go home feeling good.
Number 17.
And the free throw, no good. Ball stolen. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition. Now, on a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Nice move. It's blocked. To the paint, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Tries it from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Lets it go from deep. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Cuts off the pass. From 15 feet away, that one's off. He's now 1 for 2. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Off target at the rim. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Brian. He shoots again, and the layup is up and in. He has 6.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Over to the wing, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Shoots it. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No one covered.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
All the officials are all over that one.
First team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Off target from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Martinez outside. Clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. To the wing right side. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 8.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And the first one drops. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. And so here's the home team, leading by 5.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
The 19-foot shot, unable to get that one.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Inside, ball stolen. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Out to the right wing. They set the screen. Launches a 3. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
3-pointer. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
You know, both of these clubs forced a lot of turnovers and also converted offensively off of them. Very impressive.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
1:39 left to play here in the first. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Right at the free throw line, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
So fortunate, couldn't hit.
Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. And he can't bank that one in. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's the pick. Martinez. No good there off the double clutch.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Off the inbound. Good work there as it goes. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Sampson pulls it in. From the arc. That one misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, when you get a second chance opportunity here or there, it starts to add up.
Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Hitting at 46%, making some buckets. Right wing. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Over to the left wing. To the inside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Martinez right side. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Martinez has got 8 points.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Misses the jumper.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
He gets it in there.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. He can't hit that time.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
The bucket is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. That shot, no good. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Fader on the way. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Five on the clock. To end the cold streak. And the shot is good. Being an efficient 53% from the field. Inside. Lots of room. And good. That's a friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
To the wing on the left. No good with the wing jumper.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. on Monday and then on Thursday. Gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Out left of the wing, beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Shoots from the baseline. That makes it 7 straight misses for him. Definitely not the start he was looking for.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
No one near him. The shot's good. Gone 1 of 2 on 3 pointers here in the second quarter so far. Clock at 4 with the fadeaway. And that's off the glass and in. He's got 5.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
Well, when you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
He had a nice open look right there.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Here's Brian. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
The tray. No points there, only his 3rd miss in 10 attempts from the floor.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Shoots from 14. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. From downtown, and that one is off.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And it's good, 2 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
This one for 3. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for 2, number 9.
Good on the second free throw. And that does it for the first half of play. Up by 6. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins. All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hello. Taking a look at the visitors, Yeah, they're almost the best in show. My question is, how much better can they get? Can they shift it?
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the home team.
One thing in their favor.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. To the right side. Takes a three. Not going to go that time. Intercepted. Fires top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Cans the shot with nobody near him. 8 points for him. Shooting for the game at 42%. To the left side wing. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. The ball really well in this game, 58%. From 15 feet away, tries again. The shot from the low post is good.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the wing right side, shoots, misses off the left iron.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
A shot. And no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Banked in off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Knocks it loose. Down low. It's not going to go for him.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
From outside the arc. Offensive rebound.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's the screen. Misses the 3. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Lets it go. And he dunks it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second-chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago.
And last season, they were deadly from beyond the arc. A lot of great shooters on that team.
On defense, the visitors. It's a one-point game. Pulls it up. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Wide open look, and yes, it's good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
The shot comes out.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
From 13. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Can't hit that one. Getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Off target from the wing.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Hey, yo, right here.
No good on that one. Being just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Cannon. Good. Nice job down low. 7 points in the game. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnovers.
Martinez outside. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Goes up on the high post. Here's Simpson. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Puts one up from 19. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Being 40% from the field. 1:36 left here in the third quarter. Can't nail the jumper.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
To halt the run. That one doesn't go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out to the wing. Plenty of space. Good on the bucket. Sampson's got his second bucket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Three-pointer. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Martinez outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 7. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Here's Simpson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Martinez. Out to the right wing. Off target from three-point range. Around 40% from the floor here. Pass to Simpson. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. All sorts of time. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Right wing. To the paint. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
There's a screen. And he drives in. That one falls. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Fires for 3. Simpson pulls it in. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. To the inside. Offensive rebound, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Martinez. Shoots it up. And that one swishes right in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's a good screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. No good on that. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Yeah, and only about 60% from the line for the game. They shot it better in that first half, but have fallen apart here in the second half.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Inside. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. 19 points in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there will be more in store.
Martinez with the block. Pulls up on the elbow. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And the home team has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. He can't get it to go. Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Out to the right wing. The 3. He doesn't hit that one. On 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Yeah, count it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. From 15 feet away, it misses. And they're running. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
They set the pick from deep. For 3. Another shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Shoots the 3. No good.
No, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Stolen away. .124 left to play in the final quarter. Knocks down the 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Got a hand on it. Can't get it to go. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's lose a 3. That one misses. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 37. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Number 37. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Cap.